Welcome back. We are kicking off our Red, White, and You series this week, highlighting North Texans doing incredible work for the community as we count down to America's 250th this July. So today we are here with Lauren Saba, the director of the Fort Works Art Gallery, to talk about a really unique poster project that is so much more than just an art contest. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having us.
I want to get right into it. Tell us about this contest, the American 250 City Art Poster Project, and what makes this project more than just a contest.
Well, so this is definitely more than just a contest. This is a national poster project with all of the cities contributing and participating. It's an event that we're doing with the U.S. Council of Mayors and the National Endowment for the Arts. We're partnering with Fort Worth Mayor Mattie Parker specifically to do this show, and it is open to everybody, which is probably the most exciting part.
It is exciting, especially when we talk about the role that Fort Worth plays in telling the story and celebrating. Talk about what's special about Fort Worth having this opportunity when we talk about the nation's 250th.
Well, obviously, that's a big issue to be talking about, and Fort Worth is going to be having a poster that's going to be celebrated in our nation, and so having, applications and people from our community talking about what the history of Fort Worth means to them specifically is going to be celebrated and looked at, across the country. So it's really great for them.
What kind of themes and symbols or community stories are you hoping that we get out of this, that we get to see tell this story?
Well, personally, there's a lot of different things that we could see. You could talk about your, rich Western heritage. There is our cultural institutions. There's historic neighborhoods. We have the South Side, the North Side, all these, stockyards, all these great communities to talk about. So obviously, our past history of Fort Worth is a great thing to talk about, and also kind of what people are seeing moving into the future. So the hope and resilience of Fort Worth and how we can help, grow. And we're kind of having a moment, Fort Worth, right now with film and art and music. So it's a great time to, participate in that as well.
Well, yes, Fort Worth is absolutely having a moment, and this is going to be part of that moment. What does this national exposure mean for local artists who will submit their work for this?
Well, the winner of the competition will have their work submitted and shown, nationally as well as locally. It will also be published and put into print in the America 250 Commemorative Art Poster Project art book. And so, to have an opportunity to show locally, to show nationally, regardless of whether or not you're a professional artist, is really cool.
Okay, that's the next thing I wanted to ask you about. I know we have some incredible professional artists in our area, but we also have some people that are probably not professional artists who should still submit. What would you say to them if they're kind of on the fence?
Well, we want to hear from them. They all have a voice and they all have a story. So just because you're not a professional artist does not mean you cannot be a part of this. We encourage that. We want students. We want all of the members of our community to really, participate and give what their history is, what their story is.
So before I let you go, how do we do it? What is the process? What are the deadlines? How do we get involved in this?
Okay, so April 1st is the deadline. We'll be announcing winners starting at the beginning of May. And the application, you can go to our Instagram at Gallery of Dreams. You can go to our website at www.galleryofdreams.org. And it'll have all the details and how you can submit.
What an amazing way to celebrate both our community and the country's milestone at the same time. Thank you for being here to talk with us about that. And y'all, you said April 1st is the deadline?
April 1st, yep.
You're an artist. You are an artist if you think you are. Definitely get in on that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.